I would have rather played this, you know, straight from my phone to the stream, but like the Pixel 7 Pro doesn't have video out other than like Chromecast, and I don't have a Chromecast capable device to do it. If I had my my Nvidia Shield, but I have no idea where that is. So I'm like, I can't really utilize that. So I'm using BlueStacks on my computer right now. Alright, so let's go ahead, dive on into it. I definitely need to get like another light to put like up here so that like this side of my face isn't just dark. The critic says it's been crazy busy for months. What's new with you? How's everything going on your end?
Hoshi no inochi, life stream はあらゆる記憶、知識、感情を乗せ。
So this whole game is this Japanese dub, no English dub.
時に交わり、時に離れ、見たことのない物語を映し出す。それもまた、星が宿すもう一つの可能性。
Yo, we can't get off straight with Sephiroth?
Sa, 新たな物語を始めようか。クラウド。
Yeah, I tried to get this running on the ROG Ally, but I can't, for whatever reason I couldn't get it to run because I figured that would be easier for me overall. So I'm starting off with 9,999 health. You can consider an ATB gauge at least activity. Okay, I click here. Fira got A++. Okay. All right. So I feel like I'm supposed to lose this fight. This looks really good, I'm not gonna even lie. So this is remake Sephiroth's design. Okay, wait, we got Zack? Wait, what? Wait, what is going on here? Yeah, I need to cast Kira again, that's for damn sure. My man over here trying to give me that word. Yeah, I got a cure again. Or not. Okay. Yo, this is pretty nuts right now. Okay. So, do we know where this fits canonically? Because I thought this was just going to be like a full up, not one to one, but more of a remake of Classic 7 compilation. But it seems like this has a lot of what we got in like a lot of remakes influence in it. Well, which remake is a sequel for those of y'all who don't know. It's a sequel. It's kind of crazy people still say like, "Oh, this is not connected to it." It's a sequel. It's a continuation off of Dirge of Cerberus. Craig, you said new job, new girlfriend, lots of family stuff going on. Haven't really had any time to be online for new girlfriend. Wait, what? Really? What happened? Well, not my business. Well, hopefully everything is going good with you, man. I mean, so many people crap on Dirge of Cerberus, but my thing with that is that game was, for what it was good. I don't know why people hate on it as hard as they do. Yeah, thank you for the viewers over on Kick. If y'all enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the follow button. Definitely trying to get partnered over on Kick or affiliate. You know, we gotta make money with these streams, y'all know. Bills gotta be paid. But if y'all looking for some good time with a funny Hawaii guy, well, it'd be more funny if I was high right now, but I'm not high right now. I have not had a gummy to get on that level, but we having a good time nonetheless. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. Like if it don't work, it don't work. That's all it is to it. It's just my thoughts on relationships. Like if they don't work out, they just don't work out. Yeah. 12 years. Damn. Yeah, that's a long time. I'm not gonna even lie. Well, I mean, hopefully it y'all ended on amicable terms. Okay, so they just took what we got in they took the opening for 7 remake. And now it's loading. Connecting. Yeah, you better connect. Don't be a cock tease and only let me play a little bit. This way, Merc. Alright. Wait, this don't work with controller, do it? No, I don't. Okay, I mean, it's fine. So not even close. I got tired of being lied to. We can be so that's another location. Oh damn, yeah, that's bad. You know, it's unfortunate to hear. You know, hopefully everybody can move forward. But yeah, that's a lot of time. It's a lot of time for a relationship to fizzle out. He said, I don't know if they would add outfits, but I kind of wish they had instead of weapons. My thoughts are, do you think that this should have also been put on PC and consoles? Because I kind of think, like most mobile games, I do think this will stick around, but I hope that this is something that eventually does get a port to consoles and PC. If anything, just to PC. Because you know how like we got the Mega Man X Dive is getting an offline version? I think this needs that too. I've never played a Dissidia mobile game. Is it any good? Yo, they better have that camera panning shot from the OG game. Where you see like Cloud in the Mako reactor, like the cover. I'm telling you, this art style, if they just did a full one-to-one remake of the original, with this, yo, I got robbed of that panning shot. Really, Square Enix? Thank y'all for sponsoring this stream, though. But seriously. Alright. Hmm. Okay, so this is a bit different than the original game. Well, I mean, substantially different, but it is what it is, right? The allies in your party will fight automatically, however, you will need to manually execute their limit breaks. Okay, so it's an auto battler. I mean, I don't have an issue with that. Okay. Alright, the Hound is a troublesome foe that attacks relentlessly targeted to focus your attacks. Okay. I don't know. Look, as a 7 fan since day one, I want him to put the Buster Sword on the back, not just like dump the dull side on his shoulder. Like, I pay attention to details like that. That's kind of like with James and the Silent Hill 2 remake, with him doing this instead of like that. That's just me being weird though. Oh, has anyone played Final Fantasy 16 yet? And if so, what do y'all think of it? Because right now, that's my game of the year. Like, I love Tears of the Kingdom, don't get me wrong. But for me personally, that's the game. I just don't feel like any game this year is touching that. From the story, as good as it is, the gameplay being the evolution of Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, and Ninja Gaiden, and just the voice acting, the music, like that game is just such a chef's kiss. Doesn't even have any down periods. I know people say like, oh, the game's too easy, but like, I feel if you do all the side quests and stuff and get all the gear, yeah, the game can be easy. But yeah, I mean, right? Like 16 is just absolutely phenomenal. That game, I've not played anything this year, not even Tears of the Kingdom, that I feel is on that game's level. Like I said, that's me. People can not agree with it, but like that's just how I feel about it, to be honest. I think like I know like who is playing it too. She's absolutely loving that game. Like the stuff we're just, it is so crazy because we're like playing it together in a way. Like I'll play several chapters, she'll play several chapters, and it's like the experience. Like even if you're not playing the game, if you're just watching it, it's such a spectacle. Like for anyone who's gotten to the Garuda, well, not Garuda, but no, that was a spectacle fight too. The Garuda versus Ifrit, but like the Titan versus Ifrit fight is like absolutely insane. Yeah, right. So that's exactly how I feel about it. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is a phenomenal game, no doubt about that. But I'm sorry, after playing Final Fantasy 16, to me, nothing is touching that game. Story, gameplay, graphics, voice acting, soundtrack, pacing of the story, the twists. It's just. And people saying that 16 isn't Final Fantasy, it's the most Final Fantasy that we've had in 20 years, not including 11 and 14. It's just, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, but that's what it is. Does something means have we consider centuries are weak? Yeah. Okay. Boom. This is pretty good so far. I'm not gonna lie. I actually am liking this so far. Especially I just gotta use like the pointer and that's it. I definitely want to get one of those gaming phones to be able to stream from, like what's it called? The Red Magic phone. They got one with like 24 gigs of RAM. There's one with 24 gigs of RAM and there's one with like 32 gigs. That's like the Red Magic 8 Plus or something like that. And I'm like, I want that. I don't want to pay that price for it. But like, I would love to have that. The 16 is in Final Fantasy. I wonder how they came up with that. I haven't finished it, but no, like honestly, I've played every mainline and spin-off Final Fantasy, including the Japanese only ones. And my top, if I really had to make a top list of Final Fantasies, number one and it's going to be biased, but number 1 is going to be Final Fantasy VI. Number 2, I'm going to put Final Fantasy XIV. Number 3 is going to go to 10. 10, 4, 16, 5, Final Fantasy VII being the compilation. 6 will go to Final Fantasy V. 7, Final Fantasy IV. 8 will go to Final Fantasy... Final Fantasy 11. 9 will go to Final Fantasy 9, if I haven't said that already. And then 10 will go to Final Fantasy 5. That's my order. All right, so for those of y'all who've tried out Kick, what do you think of it so far as a platform? So the top 5 mainline games for you would be 14, 6, 8, 10, and 9. But honestly, if 16 keeps going the way it is, I'd probably end up second or third. Yeah, 16 is just crazy. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, just... Yoshi P just clowned on Final Fantasy when he made that game. He's like, yo, let's just make Game of Thrones. You I need to take out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging this the remix of the theme though. Yeah, I need to post on Threads that I'm live right now on that's another thing too, is like Threads. So I'm on that platform. I know a lot of people kind of feel a certain way about like all the okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't know how you guys feel about all these different like social media platforms that are out now. I feel like there's honestly, I feel like we've gotten to a point where there's just so many. And in a way, I feel like it's a bit tiring. Because it's like every time you turn around, oh, well snap, there's a new platform, I need to get on it. And it's like I feel tired of it because I feel like there are so I feel like there's just too many platforms now. It's like, okay, we got Twitter, we got TikTok, we got Facebook, if you still use that. We got Instagram, we got Mastodon, we got Blue Sky Social, we got what's the other one we got? Hive. You know, now you got Threads, which I like Threads, but it's just getting to the point where I feel like there's just too many social media platforms And it's hard for me personally to keep up with them all. And not only keep up with them, but like to even really freaking care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad we have different ways to like keep in touch with folks. But for me, I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of constantly having to jump to this platform, jump to that platform. And then you got the folks that won't, you know, they want Twitter to die because they don't like Elon Musk. And you know, I look, I don't know him, I don't care one way or another. But I will say what I find annoying when it comes to all these different social media platforms is you have people that are like, man, Twitter's dying, can't stand Elon Musk, can't stand this. But then they want to go to another platform to continue complaining about Elon Musk and Twitter and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yo, leave that shit on the other platform. If you happy with this new platform, make sure these platforms thrive. But folks don't be doing that. They want to go on another platform to complain about the platform they left. I don't understand that. That's such bass-backwards logic to me. So you haven't even heard half of those? Nah, you don't even worry about it, man. It just, I just don't, you know, I don't understand why people do that. It's just, I find it so weird. Like, if you don't want to be on these platforms, then just leave. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm older, but I'm really of the mindset, like, when I don't like something, I just don't deal with it. I'm not one of those, like, I'm gonna stay on this platform and complain about it. Like, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with complaining or voicing your opinion on stuff, because, you know, again, how do things change if we don't be vocal about them? But at the same time, my problem with it is you got so many people that just, all they do is complain, but they never seek solutions. And that's where you lose me more often than not. Because, like, I'm a solutions guy. When I was doing IT, my whole thing was I gotta find a solution to this issue, that issue, what have you. And so many people that I've come across, they like complaining, especially this era now. People love complaining. They don't like finding solutions to things. Why? Don't understand that. I do not get that at all. So I'm assuming that the way this is kind of like an abbreviated version. Of like the events of 7. Do. Yeah, this is pulling me back to 97. So since I'm pushing streaming more, I'm looking at streaming 2 times a week at this point, just because that's kind of like the most time that I actually have to really stream is like either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can see Lehua playing this game too. Usage will appear destroying them and reduce the number on the left to 0. Okay. Yeah, he wasn't gonna hit me with that. No, we going defensive. He's done. Cross slash and grenade bomb. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was actually pretty dope. Completely overkill. But yeah, I'm thinking of like, if not Friday night, then like maybe like a Saturday afternoon and then a Sunday, like around this time or earlier. That way, like, because what I want to do is like, I don't want to get to a point where like I'm just, and maybe this has kind of hurt like some of my growth. Because like we're just this close to hitting 30,000 on YouTube, right? But like what I've been doing lately is I've been kind of dialing back on the amount of content I'm doing because I don't want to like get to a point where I just feel like I'm always working. You know what I mean? So like even with shorts, like I was dropping shorts daily, but I've kind of pulled back on that. One, I don't really have any shorts. And then two, I really want to relax. Like, I'm like, yeah, I want to spend time with my toddler, you know, family and everything like that. And not feel like, oh, the only thing I can do is just make content. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Because it'll drive you crazy. Trust me, I've been there. And it's not good for relationships either. Because you get so obsessed with it. I don't want to be one of those folks obsessed with numbers. Because there's too many people that are that. They're like, oh yeah, look at my metrics for this. Look at my metrics for that. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy at all. It's unhealthy. It's incredibly unhealthy. And too many people fall prey to that. Consistent is. And I'm not consistent with streaming, and I need to get consistent with streaming. But, you know, a lot of folks are just obsessed with like, oh, this is my numbers, this is what I'm doing, da 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 da. Like, I see it all the time. And I'm not knocking anybody. You know, if you growing, you know, celebrate that W. But like, don't become obsessed with it. And too many people are obsessed with it. And that's where the problem is. Because what I've noticed... Oh, I gotta download more? Yeah, download the full thing. Go ahead, homie. Do what you do. Download all this. I've just noticed too many people obsessing over it. And I get it. Like, I get it that this feel kind of pushes for that. And there's nothing wrong with it. like celebrate your wins. But when you get to a point that the only thing, like if you're on somebody's social media, all they talk about is their views, their metrics, and all that, I kind of, like, me personally, I dial back because I'm like, yeah, I'm not really jiving with this. Oh yeah, they're doing well. Izael is in her I cry over everything phase. It tries my patience, to be honest, because literally, like, she cries about everything. But she's good. She just, it's a phase. Yeah, it is. It's. Yeah. She cries over everything now. Oh, I got some cool stuff from that Turtle Beach sent me that I'm working on reviews for. Like, I've got their first ever wireless keyboard that they've made. And if you guys remember, I did a review for their Mantra keyboard. So this is an evolution of that, but it's got Bluetooth and wireless capability in it. So I'm excited to go ahead and I'm gonna work on that, as well as there's an update to the keyboard I've been using already. And other than that, yeah, I've only got 3 products because I got some stuff for Steam Deck too, but I don't have the desire to, like, a lot of the stuff for Steam Deck would require me to, like, take apart my deck, and I'm not interested in doing that. I don't have any desire to, like, dismantle that to like, because they got the skins and all that, and you know, maybe some folks might not agree with this, but I'll say it like this: if you're making content solely around the Steam Deck right now, you need to come at that with a very different angle. Like, I've seen a lot of creators make content around the Steam Deck, and then, like, the whole shift when the ROG Ally came out, people went the negative route to bash it to up the Steam Deck because they branded themselves completely around the Steam Deck. And now they're in a point where they're not getting the viewership that they got before, and it's like, well, what do you expect when all you've done is try to hold on to one thing? You know, and that gets to a point where I see folks, you know, I look at it like this: a lot of people don't make the effort to be, as I like to say, brand, like, platform agnostic, brand agnostic. Like, the brand is you. The brand isn't what you're covering. And too many people do that. Like, you have people that brand their whole YouTube channels and content around the Nintendo Switch or the Xbox or the PlayStation or PC or Mac, and that'll work if you want to be in, like, a very, you know, like, isolated area. If that works, it works for that. Anything more than that, and I don't really know what more you can do. Like, I'm not trying to knock people, but you don't want to be isolated to just, especially if you're trying to do this for, like, a lot of longevity, because you're gonna have to make pivots here and there. Yo, Zero, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Appreciate you. Yeah, people, follow me over on Kick. I stream there too, so kick.com/Mekel Kasanova. Yeah, that would be my advice to any creator, is not to box yourself into a corner when it comes to content, because we're very versatile people in a sense of our interests are beyond just one or two things. And I think when you get to a point where you put yourself in these categories of these boxes of just doing this or that, then you put yourself in a situation where your growth might stagnate here and there. But the flip side of that is you can grow faster if you niche down to a specific thing. But then when you want to do something else, that's where you're going to hit the roadblock. Like, there are people that blew up with Steam Deck and they're trying to cover every other thing that comes out, like INEO devices and Ian Odin and all the other stuff. And, you know, their audience don't care for that because they came to see Steam Deck. So, you know, that's what that is. And I'm not trying to knock, again, I don't want anyone thinking that I'm knocking anyone, because I'm not. But you just really have to, like, not box yourself in. So me, I can do tech, I can do podcasts, I can do gaming, I can do entertainment, I can do anime, and I might not be the biggest in any of these areas, but I can float around. If I want to work with a brand, like right now, the company that works with me the most when it comes to like gaming chairs or office chairs is none other than Ewan Racing. Ewan Racing wouldn't have worked with me if I was just doing one thing, because this chair is incredibly comfortable. I like it. So like Ewan Racing works with me, and then I've got Steel Series, Turtle Beach, Razer, Rockcat, you know, JSOX, all these other companies that work with me. I've got voice actors and stuff for gaming and other stuff that work with me. And again, I'm not bragging. I'm just, well, I guess some could take it as a brag, but my point in that is saying that I have a wide spectrum of companies that I'm able to work with without the limitation of, oh snap, it just has to be gaming, it just has to be Steam Deck, it just has to be ROG Ally, it just has to be PlayStation, Switch, or whatever. No, that's the whole point of Mekel Kasanova. I'm not just one isolated thing. Another thing too, I know a lot of people say like they utilized yeah, exactly, narrow the content, narrow the opportunities. And you know, I said this on a podcast before. Well, you would think it would be obvious to a lot more people, but it's not. A lot of people don't get it. But I've said this before on podcasts, but and also I think shorts as well, but there's enough opportunity for everybody to make content and to make money doing this. Too many people are in the mindset of, you know, there's limitations, or I gotta step on somebody to get what I want, or, you know, what have you. You ain't gotta do none of that. You don't have to screw anybody over just to have an opportunity to do something, you know? And I just wish more people understood that, to be honest, especially in this field. And, you know, people think, oh, I'm relevant because of my follower count. There are people with millions of followers or you know, all this other stuff, and you're still gonna get folks be like, who? So it's like, nah, homie, you're not bulletproof. You're not, you know, you're not The Rock, where people who don't even know wrestling know who The Rock is, or Stone Cold. Like, that's where you want to be, where you can be known outside of just the field that you're in, not just for that. And the reason you want that is you want to be able to do this for as long as you can. Like, you don't want to do this for like a good year or 2 or 3 and then that's it. Now you want to keep this train going. That's where I'm at. I want to be able to keep it moving, keep doing what I'm doing. You know? So that's just my take on it. That's how I feel about it. You heard some stories, bro. Some content creators be cutthroat like you wouldn't believe, and I can't believe that's necessary. No, I actually did a short on that recently, where I said like people will fuck you over, they'll use you, they'll do all kinds of things to screw you over, um, just so they can get ahead. And it's not necessary. And the thing is, the reason I know it's not necessary is because I talk to people in the industry. I am more clued in to the game and tech industry than I am on the tech side. Or not the tech side, the creator side. Like, I'm just not the creator aspect of content creating. I'm just like, I kind of back out from it. Like when people like to talk about stuff on that side, or like, you know, you got the clicks and all the other thing, I kind of just back out because I'm like, I don't care about it, and two, it's too much nonsense along with it. Too many backstabbers, too many people trying to be friends with folks just to get something out of it. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to really be, if I'm being completely honest, I don't really want to be associating with folks that be on that level of grind. Like, no, I don't think you need to fuck somebody over just to get ahead, to get something that you want. I think that's incredibly unnecessary. But you got a lot of people that's how they get down. That's how they operate. All right, so now I gotta input my name. Oh, I can only put that in. All right, we'll just do that. All right, so I can do some draws. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I just don't think you need to screw people over just to get ahead. And I wish more people would understand that, to be honest. Well, you're like, what are we doing here? Oh, okay, so we getting, this is the draw. Okay. I was over here like, huh? Yo, that sword looking kind of dope, though. Yo, that's how you felt when you... I was like, wait, what? What are we doing? I was completely thrown off, like, okay. All right. And back to the loading screen. It's like, nope, we're gonna make sure you do all the typical mobile gaming bullshit. Are they now? Okay. Not gonna lie, the wallpaper kinda dope though. Okay. Can I like... I was about to say, can I like get back to playing the game? You know? That's what I want to do. I want to play the game. For those of y'all who have been playing this closed beta, um, how do you feel about it compared to OG 7? I really want them to just like do like a full on asset upgrade of the original with this graphical style. One thing I wish I could do with like BlueStacks, I don't know if there's like a paid variation of it that allows you to like turn off the ads that pop up on the site. Maybe there is, and I just don't know about it. Like, Tooth, wouldn't you want it to, like, if they did the original again, like an actual remake, to use this graphics, like everything that they have for Ever Crisis in the original? Like, I know you can do PC mods on the PC version of it to make it look better. But I get what they're doing with this, because if you want a lot of folks who don't want to take the time to play OG original, then this is adequate. They'll get the summary of the story. I also like the fact that it goes back and forth between like the chibi style graphics and then also like the more realistic style or remake style, because that's very accurate to the original game. Yo, these some short ass chapters. Jesus Christ. That's it? Man. Talk about condensed. Jeez. Alright, so I'll probably end the stream after this, after doing this chapter, and I'm probably gonna stream over on TikTok after. So if y'all haven't already, follow me over on TikTok.com/Mekel Kasanova. I told you I was gonna stream for an hour, and I'm a little over that. Yeah, agreed. I want to give it to Marlene instead of Tifa. Like, I want to be that guy and be like, nah, it's for Tifa. No, it's for Marlene. I don't know. Let me give it to Marlene. You don't like Tifa? You gave yours to her too? That's true. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the stream here, and then I'm gonna pick it up over on tiktok.com/Mekel Kasanova to catch me over there. But thank y'all for coming through. I had a lot of fun doing this stream, and I look forward to doing more. You know, on the weekends, of course, when I don't have as crazy chaotic of a schedule. So yeah, thank y'all for coming through, and let's see, is anybody streaming on Twitch that I want to raid? Black Oni is. And Steve Nick did. So we'll raid Black Oni because he's playing 16. And I catch y'all on the next one.